Social media snapshots. The subtle signals in Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young's Instagram posts that spark theories. What's the real story behind the beach pictures? When it comes to K-drama stars, few names make fans' hearts race like Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young. Both beloved in their own right, they became a cultural phenomenon together through True Beauty, the 2020 drama that not only skyrocketed their popularity, but also cemented them as one of the most shipped on-screen couples in recent years. Since then, their every move has been closely followed. Interviews, behind-the-scenes clips, and red carpet appearances are dissected like sacred texts by fans hungry for signs that their chemistry might extend beyond the screen. So when both actors coincidentally posted pictures from the same beach location, within hours of each other, the internet exploded. Was this just a chance overlap, or was something more happening behind the scenes? Fans filled Twitter threads, Reddit discussions, and TikTok edits with theories. Some swore this was proof of a secret romance. Others rolled their eyes at the speculation. The truth, as it turned out, was both more ordinary and more interesting than many expected. But the entire saga revealed not only the power of subtle social media signals, but also the deep bond these two stars continue to share. It started innocently enough. On a sunny afternoon in early spring, Moon Jae-young uploaded a serene photo on her Instagram grid. She stood against a backdrop of golden sand and turquoise waves. The caption was simple. Her fans showered the post with hearts and compliments. Queen of visuals, one wrote. Another added, Jae-young Yuni, this looks like paradise. A few hours later, Cha Eun-woo uploaded a post to his own Instagram. His photo featured the same sweeping beach, though taken from a different angle. He was in a white shirt, his expression reflective as he stared toward the horizon. His caption, it didn't take long for eagle-eyed fans to notice. The sand looked identical. The angle of the waves, the color of the late afternoon sky, unmistakably the same. And just like that, the theory factory exploded. One user posted a side-by-side comparison of the two posts, circling details in red. Same beach, same day? You can't convince me otherwise, eyes sparkling heart. Over on TikTok, edits emerged almost instantly. Fans paired the beach photos with clips of their characters Suho and Jugyeong walking together by the sea in True Beauty. The edits were set to emotional K-drama OSTs, and comment sections overflowed with declarations like, "This is real-life fanfiction." Even Korean news outlets picked up the chatter, with headlines such as, Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young's matching beach posts. Coincidence or connection? The rapid spread of this theory wasn't random. Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young had long been subject to dating rumors since True Beauty. Their natural chemistry, the way they interacted during press interviews, and their quiet but noticeable support for each other's projects all kept the rumor mill alive. Moon Jae-young once mentioned in an interview that Eun-woo was a very thoughtful co-star who always checked if she was comfortable on set. Eun-woo, for his part, praised her as someone who brings warmth and energy wherever she goes. Pair this with the infamous True Beauty behind-the-scenes clips, where the two could often be seen laughing, whispering, or sharing snacks, and fans already had plenty of evidence for their ship. So when the beach pictures appeared, they felt less like coincidence and more like confirmation. As the hours turned into days, theories became increasingly elaborate. Some claimed that the pair were on a secret romantic getaway, pointing out the timing of their posts. Jae-young's post was at 2:14 p.m., Eun-woo's at 4:37 p.m. That means they were definitely together the whole time and just staggered the uploads. One fan wrote in a viral thread. Others noticed that neither had tagged a location, despite usually geotagging travel photos. They're hiding it from us because it's personal, speculated another. A particularly popular fan theory was that they were soft-launching their relationship, posting subtle hints to test public reaction before eventually revealing the truth. After nearly a week of online chaos, the truth finally surfaced. A behind-the-scenes video posted by a South Korean luxury skincare brand showed Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young together on set at that very same beach. The video opened with Eun-woo adjusting his shirt as stylists bustled around him, before panning to Jae-young laughing as she sat on a beach chair holding the product. The director could be heard saying, "Perfect. Now let's get the joint shots with both of you walking by the water." The brand had quietly brought the two together as ambassadors for a new campaign, but they hadn't officially announced it when the Instagram post went live. The beach photos that sent fans into a frenzy were simply snapshots taken during downtime between shoots. When the campaign officially launched a few days later, the brand leaned into the viral buzz, releasing a tagline, "Beauty and Reunion." Far from being disappointed, fans were delighted. If anything, the revelation strengthened the narrative that Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young shared a close, genuine bond, one strong enough for brands to recognize their star power as a pair. Twitter comments shifted from wild theorizing to affectionate teasing. So we weren't entirely wrong. They were at the beach together. A brand collab, but the chemistry is real. The behind-the-scenes clips fueled new edits, this time blending the campaign footage with moments from True Beauty. Fans now had proof of their undeniable synergy, even if it wasn't romantic. The incident highlighted the fascinating world of celebrity social media decoding. Fans have become experts at detecting patterns, coincidences, and subtle hints in their idols' posts. A shared location, similar captions, even the timing of uploads can spark a firestorm of speculation. In Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young's case, the beach photos were the perfect storm. An already beloved pairing with a strong fan base. Posts that seemed connected but offered no explanation. A history of subtle, affectionate comments about each other. It's no wonder that theories spread like wildfire. But more importantly, it underscored something deeper. Eun-woo and Jae-young share a bond that transcends co-stars. Whether or not romance is involved, their ease around each other and willingness to collaborate continues to captivate audiences. Even after the brand campaign launched, the beach saga lived on as one of the most talked-about moments in their fandom. Fanfiction writers spun elaborate tales of a secret beachside romance. YouTube channels produced videos dissecting every frame of the behind-the-scenes footage. Meanwhile, industry insiders praised the brand for its brilliant accidental marketing. By not announcing it immediately, they allowed speculation to do the work for them. One PR strategist commented, "When the truth came out, it only boosted excitement for the campaign." For Eun-woo and Jae-young, the incident added another chapter to their unique legacy as one of Korea's most beloved duos. So, what was the real story behind the beach photos? The magic of the beach incident wasn't just in the photos themselves, but in the sequence of events. For fans, it felt like living inside a Kdrama in real time. Scene 1. Moon Jae-young posts first. A quiet afternoon upload. She's bathed in sunlight, the waves curling softly behind her. Her expression serene, almost wistful. Caption, a moment of calm. Scene 2. A few hours later, Cha Eun-woo posts. He's gazing out toward the horizon, his profile sharp against the same endless sea. Caption, finding peace in small places. Scene 3. The comment sections explode. Some fans type in all caps, unable to contain themselves. Others leave cryptic heart emojis, flame emojis, or the ever-famous I emoji eyes. It felt like the opening episodes of a romance drama. Subtle hints, mirrored settings, the kind of coincidence that makes audiences scream at their screens. Once fans noticed a similarity, it was no longer just two Instagram posts. It became a puzzle to solve. On Twitter, comparison photos appeared within the hour. Fans zoomed into grains of sand, angles of the shoreline, even the shape of clouds. Reddit threads debated logistics. If Eun-woo's filming schedule ended at 2 p.m., could he realistically be at that beach by 4? TikTok editors combined their posts with clips from True Beauty's seaside scene, set to ballads. One particularly viral TikTok had over 1 million views in a day. It cut between Georgia Young's beach picture, Eun-woo's post, and the scene where Suho and Jugyeong walk together on the sand. The caption, "Tell me art doesn't imitate life." Perhaps the most entertaining speculation was the soft launch theory. Soft launching, a modern term for posting subtle hints of a relationship without fully announcing it, became the framework through which fans analyzed every detail. The lack of geotags? Proof they were hiding a location because it was personal. The staggered posting times? Evidence they wanted to avoid suspicion, but still connect. The poetic captions? Romantic code, fans insisted, meant only for each other. In one fan forum, Someone even charted the exact timestamp of their posts, claiming the two captions formed a conversation. Moon Jae-young, a moment of calm. Cha Eun-woo, finding peace in small places. Fans gushed that it sounded like lines from a love letter. If this saga were a K-drama, the fan moment montage would look like this. Cut to a teenage fan squealing in her bedroom, showing the post side by side to her best friend. Cut to an office worker scrolling during lunch break, whispering "no way" under her breath. Cut to a group of international fans on a Discord call, screen sharing the posts while theorizing in real time. Everywhere the same reactions, gasps, squeals, and declarations of "this is real." As fan speculation spiraled, Korean entertainment media couldn't resist. Headlines like these began popping up. Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young, couple vibes at the beach? Coincidence or a secret date? Netizens discuss matching posts. True beauty leads fuel reunion rumors again. Even international outlets that usually don't cover K-drama gossip picked up the story, feeding it to a wider audience. Suddenly, people who hadn't even seen True Beauty were caught up in the narrative. Why did this moment matter so much to fans? Because Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young represented something bigger than just two actors. Their pairing had been a source of joy during the pandemic years, when True Beauty provided comfort and escapism. Their chemistry felt real, raw, and heartwarming, the kind of connection that fans wanted to believe extended beyond the screen. So when they appeared to share a real-life beach moment, it wasn't just gossip. It was validation of years of emotional investment. We've shipped them since 2020. Seeing them pose from the same place feels like the universe is giving us a gift. Even if it's just coincidence, it made my whole week. Perhaps the most entertaining part of the saga was the rise of fan detectives. Entire threads popped up dedicated to analyzing background details. Some tracked the wave patterns, comparing them to tide charts to argue the photos were taken at the same time. Others zoomed in on Eun-woo's sunglasses reflection, half convinced they could spot Jae-young in the background. A viral meme showed fans in trench coats with magnifying glasses captioned, "Moonshot detectives on the case." This light-hearted investigation created a sense of community. Fans weren't just consuming celebrity content. They were co-authoring a story, weaving threads of fiction into reality. When the brand campaign video finally revealed the real story, fans collectively gasped. It wasn't a couple's getaway, but rather a joint brand project. The behind-the-scenes clip showed Eun-woo adjusting his shirt as stylists buzz around, and Jae-young laughing as she held a bottle of the skincare product. Later, they walked side by side along the water while the director shouted directions. The truth didn't disappoint, if anything. It thrilled fans further. One comment summed it up best. So we weren't delusional after all. They were at the beach together. Maybe not on a date, but still together. And that's enough for me. The beach incident became more than a fleeting rumor. It solidified itself as one of the most memorable fandom moments for both stars. Months later, fans still reference it with fondness. Edits resurfaced. Jokes about soft launching popped up whenever either posted a cryptic photo, and the phrase beach couple became part of their fandom vocabulary. The incident even influenced industry perception. Brands recognized the unmatched power of pairing Eun-woo and Jae-young, not just individually, but as a unit. Their chemistry wasn't limited to fiction. It translated into marketing magic. In the end, the story of the beach photos wasn't about whether Cha Eun-woo and Moon Jae-young were secretly dating. It was about how a pair of carefully curated Instagram posts could ignite the imagination of millions. It was about the blurred lines between reality and fantasy, and how fandom thrives in those in-between spaces. For a week, fans around the world got to live inside their own K-drama, theorizing, hoping, dreaming. And when the truth came out, they weren't let down. Instead, they were gifted with more. A collaboration that proved the enduring bond between two stars who continue to shine brighter together. The beach saga reminded everyone of one truth.